Remember when soda for breakfast was a vibe? Doritos tasted like cheeseburgers, and you could moisturize your lips with Cheeto dust. Welcome back to the snack aisle of broken dreams. This is Cringe Capsule, the vault where 90s and 2000s food experiments go to be mocked. Lovingly, of course. Today we're unsealing part 2 of our discontinued food saga: neon colas, mystery chips, burger sliders that arrived DOA, and other culinary curveballs brands served us before ghosting the shelves. Grab your nostalgia bib, things are about to taste, questionable. Pepsi AM. Picture the era of pagers and Pop-Tarts. Pepsi's marketing lab looks at bleary-eyed Gen X commuters and thinks, why let coffee have all the sunrise fun? Their solution? Pepsi AM. A slightly higher caffeine cola billed as the choice of a new morning generation. Commercials featured alarm clocks and office drones cracking a cold one at 7 a.m. because apparently carbonation and corn syrup pair beautifully with Frosted Flakes. On paper, the pitch had logic. Soda drinkers were already downing Mountain Dew for breakfast, so why not rebrand classic Pepsi as a legitimate dawn beverage? In practice, the only real difference was about 28 extra milligrams of caffeine and a label that suggested you'd achieve something by skipping espresso. Early taste testers noted it still tasted like Pepsi. Warm office fridge Pepsi if you didn't add ice. Even focus groups said the flavor was fine. It was the concept, soda as coffee substitute, that felt like brushing your teeth with jelly beans. Retailers stocked it next to Danishes and bagels, but consumers hit the mental snooze button. By 98, sluggish sales and jokes from late-night hosts, part of this balanced breakfast, right next to regret, sent Pepsi AM back to dreamland. Today, the cans are collector bait on eBay, a reminder that sometimes the best part of waking up is not cola in your cup. Doritos Mystery Flavor, X13D. Frito-Lay looked at their rainbow of existing Doritos and decided the only thing missing was secrecy. So they slapped matte black bags with a big white question mark, codenamed the chips X13D, and dared snackers to guess the flavor, win eternal glory. Each package even included a URL and entry code so you could submit theories online, an early taste of crowdsourced marketing before hashtags ruled the earth. The chip itself? Imagine someone spritzing pickle juice, cheap ketchup, charred onion, and melted American cheese onto a corn triangle. First bite, burger joint nostalgia. Second bite, is that relish? Third bite, mild confusion accompanied by neon orange fingers. Official reveal after weeks of internet speculation, it was cheeseburger Doritos, complete with grilled beef artificial flavor. Some fans swore they could pick out sesame bun notes. Others said it tasted like a drive-through bag left on a car dash. Not the first Doritos mystery. Earlier 2000s saw Black Pepper Jack and unidentified Test Flavor 855. But X13D was the most theatrical. Limited run hit convenience stores, sparked Reddit-level forums, on MySpace bulletins naturally, then vanished faster than free taco coupons. Frito-Lay declared the promo a success in brand engagement, yet never made cheeseburger a permanent SKU. Perhaps because by bag 2 your taste buds filed an HR complaint. Today, unopened X13D bags resurface on eBay for absurd prices, proving there's still appetite for culinary cliffhangers, just maybe not for burger-flavored corn dust at 11 p.m. BK Burger Shots, 6 soggy reasons to regret the drive-thru. In the early 2000s, Burger King looked at White Castle's cult sliders and thought, tiny burgers? Giant profits? How hard can it be? Enter BK Burger Shots, a cardboard sleeve of 6 palm-sized patties fused together like a carbon grease pull-apart loaf. Marketing pitched them as the perfect late-night shareable. Stoners and road-tripping teens were the obvious target demo. Conceptually, they were Whoppers in miniature, flame-grilled patties, ketchup, mustard, pickle, steam-soft bun. Execution? Picture a party sub left in a sauna. Because they were broiled en masse and shipped in a steamy box, the buns arrived damp, the lettuce limp, and the conjoined edges tore off more bread than beef. Food bloggers described the texture as wet sponge meets hamburger helper. One reviewer timed his first bite at 90 seconds from pickup. It was already tepid. Worse, the 6-pack cost almost as much as 2 full-size sandwiches, so value hawks bailed. Franchisees complained the special ovens clogged with grease runoff. BK corporate quietly yanked the shots after a single nationwide quarter. A brief 2009 resurrection, new formula, fared no better. YouTube taste tests still show hosts wincing at the sugary bun glaze. Today, BK burger shots survive only in blurry, late-night memories and thrift store neon signage. They're a cautionary tale that not every slider should leave the test kitchen. Sometimes big flavor doesn't scale down, and soggy bread ruins even the king's crown. Cheetos Lip Balm, moisturize your mouth, smell like a snack. Somewhere in a Frito-Lay brainstorm, a marketer asked, what if you could taste flamin' hot all day without the calories? Thus birthing Cheetos Lip Balm, the cheesiest chapstick ever cranked off a novelty assembly line. Packaged in neon orange tubes with Chester Cheetah grinning like he knew this was a dare, the balm promised cheesy goodness plus hydration. Translation, swipe once, smell like a vending machine for hours. The formula's magic was cheddar burst flavor crystals, micro bits of powdered cheese embedded in wax. First sensation, Velveeta adjacent aroma. Second, salty tang on the tongue. Third, instant regret when you realize the orange tint didn't stay on the stick. It stained your lips, and anything you kissed, a Cheeto dust hue. Beauty bloggers of the era described the taste as nacho foot meets chap wax. One brave Teen People reviewer simply wrote, why? The public agreed. Despite a splashy rollout at Limited 2 and Hot Topic checkout counters, sales fizzled faster than an opened soda. Parents balked at kids licking their own mouths, and actual Cheetos fans preferred crunch to chap. Frito-Lay discontinued the balm within 2 years, quietly sweeping leftover inventory into dollar store mystery bins. Today, sealed tubes fetch absurd prices on eBay, touted as rare nostalgia or prank gift, but most millennials remember them as proof that the early 2000s would literally slap a snack flavor on anything, because nothing says self-care quite like coating your kisser in processed cheese. 7-Up Plus, bone health meets bubble trouble. By the mid-2000s, soda sales were slipping under the weight of Atkins bars and yoga mats. Dr. Pepper / 7-Up solution? Rebrand a lemon lime icon as a health drink. Enter 7-Up Plus. Diet 7-Up fortified with calcium, vitamin C, and a splash of fruit juice. The pitch, all the fizz you love, now good for your bones. Commercials showed moms doing Pilates while their kids chugged neon pink Berry Plus, as if carbonation were the new milk. On shelves, the cans shouted benefits, 10% real juice! Each serving equals a glass of milk calcium. But the sip told another story. Reviews likened the flavor to watered-down Smarties, with a chalky aftertaste that clung like guilt. Nutritionists pointed out you'd need to pound 6 cans to equal a single yogurt's calcium, canceling any diet virtue with the sodium load. Kids weren't fooled either. Lunch table trades revealed they'd rather drink cafeteria skim than this medicinal fizz. Sales data reflected the shrug. Despite an aggressive coupon blitz and tie-ins with Yoplait and Curves, 7-Up Plus barely cracked 2 years before quietly vanishing from coolers. Postmortems called it the beverage nobody asked for. Too sweet for health nuts, too healthy for soda fans. Today, 7-Up Plus survives only in blurry coupon inserts archived online, an era when soft drink execs believed vitamins could mask anything, even a flavor profile best described as diet sidewalk chalk. It's a bubbly reminder that slapping a wellness halo on junk food doesn't always give it wings or bones. Okay, soda. Before brands learned to zero chill on Twitter, Coca-Cola tried to bottle Gen X ennui and sell it for 99 cents. Enter OK Soda, an intentionally blah name, grayscale can art by Watchmen illustrator Charles Burns, and ad copy oozing ironic detachment. Slogans read, "What's the point of OK Soda? Well, what's the point of anything?" And a 1-800 line let you hear pre-recorded existential musings. Corporate nihilism, so edgy. The liquid inside, a muddled cola meets citrus hybrid that tasters compared to flat orange crush mixed with pennies. Coke insisted teens loved it in focus groups, because teens love free soda, but real-world sales said otherwise. Test launches in Portland, Minneapolis, and a handful of college towns saw curiosity spikes, followed by full cases, gathering dust. like rejected zines. Marketing tried to stoke a cult. Collectors could mail in barcodes for OK merit badges, and ads dared you not to buy it. Don't be fooled into thinking there has to be a reason. But irony only works when someone's laughing, and by 97, distributors quietly pulled the plug. Total lifespan, roughly 3 apathetic summers. Today the can is a retro design icon on Etsy mood boards, and OK Soda lives on as cautionary folklore, proof that you can slap postmodern angst on aluminum, but if the drink tastes meh, even the most disaffected skater kid will shrug, appropriately. Hey, whatever. Pepsi Blue, the berry cola that dyed your soul. Turn of the millennium Pepsi execs watched Code Red Mountain Dew mint money and said, cool, but what if we turned the cola aisle into a lava lamp? Their answer was Pepsi Blue, an electric cobalt soda infused with berry flavor and enough blue one dye to stain a Smurf. Launch music video? Check. Pepsi flew Austin Powers' own Beyonce to Indonesia to sing its praises. Sampling tours hit malls with UV glow booths so teens could watch their tongues turn turquoise. It was all extremely 2002. On paper, the formula tweaked standard Pepsi with more sugar and vanilla, then layered in blueberry cotton candy notes. In reality, reviews ranged from melted popsicle syrup to mouthwash after a county fair funnel cake. Parents panicked over reports the dye could make kids hyper. School vending machines quietly swapped it for safer, boring Diet Pepsi. Meanwhile, bottles sitting in convenience store windows faded to sickly aqua. Apparently the color was as unstable as Britney and Justin's denim relationship. Pepsi pulled the plug in the US after barely 2 years, shipping the remaining stock to Asia, where blue drinks already had street cred. Yet nostalgia is powerful. Limited re-releases in 2015 and 2021 sold out instantly, proving millennials will buy anything that reminds them of Xbox LAN parties and TRL countdowns. Today, empty bottles list on eBay for $20, and Pepsi Blue lives on as a meme. The soda that looked like windshield washer fluid tasted like melted slush puppy and turned every college mini fridge into a sci-fi prop. And that's the last crumb on tonight's nostalgia tray. If your taste buds are tingling or twitching in memory of berry blue cola and cheeseburger chips, you're officially one of us. Drop your own discontinued food horror stories in the comments, hit subscribe so you never miss another questionable snack flashback, and share this with the friend who still hoards a tube of Cheetos Lip Balm for the memes. Thanks for watching Cringe Capsule, where failure is always flavor enhanced.